If you don't ask, the answer is always no. This is one of my favorite quotes because it's so motivating. But it also got me thinking. As humans, you, me, we always want something. But how often are we asking for what we want? My name is Pachia and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, hello, hello. If this is not your first time here, you've been to my channel before, so you've seen my previous videos and my future videos and landed on this video. Well, hello, 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 and welcome back. So I just asked a very big question. How often are you asking for what you want? I can honestly say I ask about once a week, and that's only because I end my videos the same way. If you're feeling me and you want to hang out on a weekly basis, then click the subscribe button. Come to think of it, maybe that's more like a suggestion than it is asking, so that's not a really great example. But when I'm editing this video and I think of an example, I will include a pop-up. We all want something. You could be someone who wants a pay raise, or you could be someone who's been dating this guy and you're wanting a ring. Or you could be a YouTuber who wants to collab with another YouTuber. If you're wanting a raise at work, why haven't you asked? If you're wanting a ring from that boy that you're dating, why haven't you asked? If you're a YouTuber and you want to collab with another YouTuber, why haven't you asked? Are you shy? Are you scared? Or are you an ass? That is coming from a phrase, don't make an ass of you and me, because when you put ASS, you and me together, it spells assume. So please do not think that I'm calling you an ass, because I'm not. That is not my intention. I'm simply asking. If you're being an ass, completely different. I'm kind of being an ass right now, just thinking about this and saying this to you, because I'm assuming you're probably thinking I'm calling you an ass, and that's not the case. But I did just want to make it very clear before you start thinking like, oh, before anyone thinks, not just you, did she just call me an ass? Because that's not what I'm doing. But if you're offended, don't be. Nah, don't be offended. Sometimes I can be an ass. If you aren't asking for what you want because you are shy, or you're scared, or you're an ass, those are just all excuses. I say if you really want something, you ask. Because what is the worst thing that can happen? You ask your boss for a raise, boss says no. You ask your boyfriend, where is this relationship going? Are you gonna give me a ring? He says no. Or you ask that YouTuber, hey, you want to collab? And the YouTuber says no. If that is the worst thing that can happen, isn't it worth asking? But what is the best thing that can happen if you ask for what you want? You ask your boss for a raise. Boss says yes. You ask your boyfriend, are we getting married? All of a sudden he's looking for a ring and you say yes. Or you ask that YouTuber, let's collab, and the YouTuber sees your channel, loves it, and says yes. Like, if that is the best thing that can happen, isn't it worth asking? Let's not fixate on the worst thing that can happen, but imagine the best thing that can happen. But let's pretend that you asked and the worst happened. Now what? Well, now you know. Now you have options, and now you can choose the next right step. You didn't get the pay raise that you hoped for. Well, now you can decide, is this a company you want to be with? Is this a company you want to grow with? Or should you look for a new job? That boy who is not going to give you that ring, well, maybe now is the time to rethink the relationship. Or maybe he is worth the wait. And that YouTuber who just doesn't want to collab with you, well, now is the time to look for another YouTuber to collab with. You have options. Knowing gives you freedom. and knowing allows you to move forward. And now you're in the driver's seat and you can go wherever you want to go. I encourage all of you to ask for what you want and to please, please, please do not fixate on the worst thing that can happen, because you don't know until you ask. And before you ask, you can manifest the feeling of getting what you want. You can imagine getting what you want. And if you don't get what you want, at this point, all I can say is that it's just meant to be. And I know that brings you very little comfort, but all of what I just said won't even matter, because you gotta do what you gotta do, which is to ask for what you want. Because if you don't ask, then the answer is always no. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and for watching this video. If you're feeling me and you want to hang out on a weekly basis, then click the subscribe button. I will see you in my next video. So till then, have a beautiful day and a beautiful week.